Hey everyone, History Mystery Man with you again, back in small town America. Imagine that. Today from Paoli, Indiana, a beautiful little town in southern Indiana, the centerpiece, the showpiece of Paoli, the Orange County Courthouse you see behind me, constructed circa 1849-1850-ish, well before the Civil War. Very interesting. If you're coming across southern Indiana and you see Paoli show up on the map, you really need to stop and check this place out. It's absolutely charming, just spectacular. Welcome to Paoli, Indiana. Let's go see what we can find. Nothing quite like a corner gift shop in the square. And they're open. Bonus. Beautiful shop. History Mystery Man videos. I do Small Town America. If you don't mind just talking to me, I will shoot. But
I'm not the owner of the shop.
Well, that's okay. How long has the shop been here?
Let's see. It's Rosalind's Corner Gifts, and she's been here, I believe, 25 years.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Have you been a part of the place for that long as well? No. Okay.
No.
And do you know anything about the building we're in? Is how far back it might go? I'm a history geek, so that's always interesting to me.
It used to be a hardware store.
Oh,
as you can see on the window outside, when they redid the frontage of the buildings, the owner wanted to keep the original windows.
I'll have to check that out.
Yes.
Does the building reach back to the 1800s, do you know?
I think it does, but I'm not positive.
I gotcha. Are you from Paoli?
I am.
How do you like living in Paoli?
I've lived here for 65 years, so I guess I like it pretty well.
I guess you do after 65 years.
Yes, my family lives here, and
so this is home for you.
Family, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why have you lived here all those years?
Well, why have I lived here? Because I like small town. I have a sister, and I know she lives in Houston. And
that's not a small town.
No, that's not a small town, and it's I don't know. I just am more of that kind of a person.
You're a small town gal. I love small towns.
Yes.
They're so interesting. Yeah. This one's really charming. Lots of character.
It's got a beautiful courthouse.
Oh my gosh, does it ever. I can't wait to go see it. Gotcha. Well, I'm going to peek around a little bit. Thank you so much for talking to me. I love your
Where are you from?
I'm from Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
And I do small town documentaries here, but I've always wanted to come see Paoli. I've heard so many nice things about it. And the square is magnificent. I love it. It's really nice. Thank you.
It is. You're welcome.
What a neat little store. Rosalind's Corner Gifts here in Paoli. Beautiful. And it smells as wonderful as it looks. The old hardwood floors. It's beautiful. Really nice. It's 25 cents to smell the candles.
Looked like it would have a scent.
Well, I don't know. Everything smells so good in here. It's wonderful. Thank you. Checking out the Orange County Circuit Courthouse. Gonna take a quick peek inside. I get it. Sweet. You guys aren't going to jail, are you?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Woo. I'm relieved. Well, heck no. I don't think...
It's beautiful, isn't it? Our courtroom.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
This town is beautiful. I do small town video documents.
I know, that's beautiful. You been that way?
Where?
French Lake.
I've heard a lot about French
That's
Lick.
beautiful because
Yeah,
they kind of redone it.
I know, but I like the character and the charm of the Courthouse Square.
Yeah, you like the little round.
Yeah. Are you from Paoli?
Yeah.
Yeah. The view from the outside upper deck of the Orange County Circuit Courthouse, and a little look at the part of the square. Anyway, it's really beautiful with rolling hills that surround the little town of Paoli, Indiana. Super nice, really sweet. Check out the Orange County Circuit Courthouse. Beautiful tin ceiling. The building reaches back to 1849, 1850-ish. This is really, really sweet. They let me come up here and check it out. I understand. But what an interesting space. Going in.
So, but my dad bought a sticker to put on there. It's like a permit. It says like.
If I could, are you from Paoli?
Born and raised.
Born and raised? What's it like been growing up and living here all your life?
It is marvelous.
I like that answer.
Because small town, you know people, and it's just a wonderful thing to raise children and know that they're safer than being in a city.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's beautiful.
Those sound like really good reasons to live here. It's a pretty little town. The square is gorgeous.
It is beautiful, yes.
I love it.
Yes, our courthouse, very famous. Yeah.
And what store am I in right now? It's an antique store,
This
right?
is Out of the Attic.
Out of the attic. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear you say such nice things about Paoli. It's a charming town. I really like it. It's
Wonderful.
beautiful.
Glad you visited.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Lost River Market and Deli in Paoli. Let's check it out. Ooh, super nice deli. Hey, does anyone know about the tomato factory? I want to just go check it out. I do small town videos, History Mystery Man on YouTube and Facebook.
All right, well, the original structure was built around 1910 when this was a large tomato growing area. It's now been purchased by a couple. This was in November 2015. They bought it and are renovating it to be a yoga, arts, and building space. Yeah, just helping to revitalize arts and music in this area, as well as some small degree of job creation.
With a little yoga mixed in.
With a little yoga mixed in.
Those are great ideas.
Yeah, Kara's
I love it.
yoga teacher. Yes, they've had several concerts there. They're making pottery right now. Andy's also.
So wait a minute. This is the old tomato factory built in 1910, and you were saying this main section here actually burnt down.
Yeah, it's all. This was the main processing plant, and it actually went the whole way up the hill. So the tomatoes would be brought in up above, and there was water tanks and holding tanks, and the processing was gravity fed down into this area. This is the old piece of the Monon rail line that runs through here. And so the piece that's left standing over there, that brick structure, is the old warehouse. This is, they did a lot of bottling of tomato juice. And they say that tomato juice was first, quote, invented in French Lick, but it gained a lot of popularity and was bottled here They processed pumpkin and a lot of tomato products.
What?
We're restoring it as part of a called Black Vulture Project. It's a nonprofit community arts project, and so we were part of hosting Paoli Fest, which was we had an art and music festival up here about a month ago, and had 1,300 people come. And
1,300 people were up here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. So that was like the warehouse section of the old tomato factory.
Right.
The part that didn't burn down.
So these are some of the brands.
Oh, really?
So this is the Paoli brand pumpkin pie. They did a French lick brand. This is all processed here. Here's one of the bottles that they did the tomato juice in. And here's a couple more of the old original labels. That one says Orleans brand, but it's also packed by Tomato Products Company here.
Paoli, yeah. Yeah, it's neat that
and then we're making
that was preserved.
We're making mugs and taking the original logo and putting it on mugs that we sell, and also using some of that original label art to put onto mugs that we're selling.
And it looks like it's all been reinforced with steel beams, unless that was part of the original construction. Those are original steel beams. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's Bethlehem steel. It's
Bethlehem steel.
It's probably not out.
Is your goal to restore this place?
To restore it as a functional community space. Yeah.
Yeah. What's upstairs?
There's 2 more levels.
Two more levels. Second, third floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we use upstairs as we're going to use it as a gathering space. We have to. We're going to be starting to work with an architect next week to figure out design.
Courthouse in the background. Check out this steel bridge, the Cleveland Bridge and Iron Company, built in 1880. This is one way into the Courthouse Square. But isn't that interesting? And look at that historic Orange County Circuit Courthouse, the centerpiece of Paoli, Indiana, built 1849, 50-ish. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's take a quick trip around the square in Paoli. Very well kept, by the way. I really applaud the store owners here in Paoli and all the hardworking people of the town who work so hard to make this place look so nice. Isn't that nice? Very nice. Look at the old garage that's now something else, of course, the Liberty Building, built in 1919. And this is one of my favorite parts to the square. Thank you very much. You let me go. Nice small town people. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. A look at the square. I just wonder about all the old time settlers that go back to the 18 teens, 20s, 30s, and 40s. And now they're gone, but now we're here. In the words of one of my favorite poets, Edgar Lee Masters, he seems to get it more than anyone. Quote, why they came and why they went, why we were into their places sent, brings wonder that daily overcomes us, for what we mean and what they meant. For the History Mystery Man, I'm Don Radeball. We'll see you in the next Small Town America. I'm on the very eastern edge of Paoli. Check this out. Paoli High School, class of 1966. I'm guessing that was the last class that came out of the old building, and the first, 1912. I don't know if you can read it. That was the year the Titanic went down, to give it a little historical perspective. But this is a very well, beautifully preserved building. And what I like about this, they didn't knock it over. They turned it into the College Hill Apartments. That is a great idea, really. Drive-in theater, anyone? I think it's time to go. I am so thirsty. I wonder how much longer I have to wait for my root beer.